Hello YouTube, my name is Zadarkus and I welcome you to the best AD carries to carry your games in patch 5.2. And since I want this video to be as short as possible so you guys can get on and play the game as fast as possible, I will tell you the AD carries I decided to put in my list, the pros and cons of each one, and what type of player styles they fit the best. The first AD carry I selected for my list was Graves. We all know that he has great AoE damage, he is the tankiest AD carry in the game. He is great to farm CS and harass in the lane thanks to his box shot. He has an amazing burst and overall good DPS thanks to his quick draw. He has a very strong laning phase, strong early and mid game, and overall solid late game. He is fun to play and easy to pick up for new players. He has great teamfight clear potential thanks to his box shot and his ultimate collateral damage. He has a heavy snowball potential, and he got the Mafia Grave skin for some style points, because we all know that's the best skin in the game. Sadly, he is weak against heavy CC, slow initial movement speed, no defensive crowd control other than his smoke screen. He is not the best tank killer. His quick draw is not the best escape skill in the game, even though it can be used defensively and aggressively to give you the attack speed buff. He has short range and low base attack speed. I strongly recommend Graves for aggressive players. You don't want to be passively farming with this champion. You want to try to get some kills in the laning phase and snowball to the late game. Therefore, if you are a passive farmer, avoid picking Graves because he may not be the best AD carry for your playstyle. Now if you are aggressive, this may be your little champion. The next champion in my list is Severe. Yeah, Severe is a great pick overall in this patch. First of all, she has the spell shield, which is unique and great against CC, and it is glitched. I'm not going to talk about the glitch, but Riot, please fix that shit. After that, she has a great wave clear, she is great pushing the lane, she has great utility on her ultimate, good AoE damage, it's pretty hard to gank her thanks to her spell shield again and the ultimate if she has it, and she has great chase and kite potential again thanks to her ultimate and the slow effect that she can have from her boomerang. Sadly against her, she has low range and depends a lot of her skill shot to do most of the damage. She needs to time well her spell shield, has no defensive CC, no escape skill and no direct damage ultimate. I would recommend this champion for balanced players. You don't want to go over aggressively, neither do you want to be too passive. You have the poke and the harass potential in the lane and the kill potential, but you don't have the direct damage ultimate. Therefore you need to prepare your kill or have the support of your team to do so. If you fell behind, you can just sit under the tower and clear the waves with your Q, and therefore I recommend her again to balanced players. The next champion in my list is Kalista. Kalista is here because of her insane mobility thanks to her passive, great in combat kite and dodge potential, high burst damage thanks to her stacks, great objective taker, I'm talking about Dragon and Baron because you basically have a smite if you stack it up. You have the Sentinels, which is a pretty unique skill and great for defensive measures in the lane or even reconnaissance when you are pushing or trying to advance into the enemy side of the map. A unique ultimate that is great to engage or to save the life of your support in most cases, of course, and overall she is a great duelist. Sadly against her, she has medium range and overall damage compared to other AD carries. She is pretty hard to master. The attack speed debuffs kill her because of the passive mobility, which will make it harder to kite, and therefore she is the AD carry that gets most hit when she gets attack speed debuffs. Requires great coordination with your support because of the ultimate and the passive extra damage that you can deal if you and your support attack around the same time. And she cannot cancel auto attacks, which may be a little bit awkward at the start because we know we can cancel auto attacks and she kinda can't. So yeah, that's something new you gotta get used to. And she does not have direct damage ultimate, and if you don't have your soulbound partner with you, your ultimate is actually useless. I recommend Kalista for aggressive opportunist players, and by this I mean you want to be in the lane and try to poke the opponent when you can, always be juking and dancing around, and once the enemy is low enough or it's isolated, you just go in and burst him down with your stacks or use your ultimate to jump on the enemy. But overall, you don't want to go like crazy alone and face checking a Graves, for example, unless you are fed. The next champion in my list is Jinx. The pros of Jinx is her high damage, strong wave clear with her rocket, global execute ultimate, good CC skill, high damage poke on her zap. She is great at taking turrets, can be a good split pusher thanks to the ability to run faster after she takes the turret, great passive that gives her a huge movement speed buff. Sadly against her, she is not very mobile, has no real escape skill, low range on her minigun. She is somewhat mana dependent if you use a lot your rocket and spam your zap, and zap needs to hit in most 1v1 fights to make you win the fight. I recommend her to more passive aggressive players because you don't have that insane direct burst like a Draven or for example a Graves, neither do you have the mobility to outplay the enemy like a Vayne or a Kalista, and therefore I see her as a passive aggressive player. You wanna farm, poke a little bit, if your support gives you a good engage, go in, and you can always use your ultimate to clear up in the end. The last but not least is Caitlyn, of course. She is one of the longest attack range AD carries. She has the traps that can protect you from ganks, a net that is overall a good escape and CC skill. She has strong poke and zoning potential in the lane. She is good at tower siege thanks to her range. She is one of the safest AD carries to be played and has a long range single target ultimate. Sadly against her, she has no real burst, she has no self buff, has overall lower damage per second compared to the other AD carries, and the direct damage skills she has are line skill shots that are either easy to be dodged or in case of her ultimate can be blocked. I normally would recommend her to defensive and supportive AD carries. By that I mean you don't want to go face off 1v1 against Draven, Graves, Vayne, Kalista, Corki or whatever. She's not the best duelist in there. What you want to do is to be in the backline and deal the damage you can from a safe position, and maybe throw in some traps, use your net to slow someone and end kill with your ultimate. But yeah, you're not the one who is going to fight like crazy and carry your game directly like crazy. So just farm up, try to poke and harass a little bit, but yeah, don't go crazy on it. And this makes the list of the best AD carries for patch 5.2. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you think there should be other AD carry in this list. My name has been Zadarkus. This video that was hard was made for you. Remember to give it a like, a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and remember to be awesome and stay awesome, because I'll see you in the next one.